Hey there everyone, welcome back to Ladder, where we're still in the 1400s. It's not a great time. I'm pretty sad about it actually. It's not where I want to be. Because I want to bring you guys some high-level games with some high-level teams, and my thought was, oh, I'll mess around with some fun stuff in the 1500s. Because we're in the 1500s, why not? And then we ended up in the 1400s. Now we're trying to climb back into the 1500s. So it's not a good time all around. But I'm having fun, and that's what matters. Legendary Pokemon, I'll go with that. 1483. 12 and 12. 12 wins, 12 losses. Not the ratio I'd prefer. You know, and I'm in before the comment section says, oh, you suck, you're garbage. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know this. It's weird, because like, if I have a decent team, and I you know, don't play like a moron, I think I'm a pretty good player. I'm not the kind of player that's so good that they can take like just a crazy, eccentric, weird team and go and win with it. I'm not Barry Anderson, because I mean he's played some eccentric stuff and goes far because he just calls every turn right. Like I think he got what, 7th in the 2016 Worlds, 6th or 7th, and his team had like a Volcarona and a Scarf Smeargle. And I gotta say, while I'm rambling on because we couldn't find a trainer, if you're not already subscribed to Barry Anderson, you should be. Baz Anderson, Barry Anderson, he goes by both. He's got a YouTube channel. I think it might be one of my related channels in the sidebar. He's got way more subscribers than me, deservedly so. And his teams are always very fun and interesting. And I want to say, if you want to see some of the highest level Pokemon ever played, I think it was his round 8 Day 1 Worlds 2016 round 8 best of 3 to get into Day 2. Some of the best Pokemon I've ever seen played. He literally, it went all 3 games, and he literally called every single turn 1 of that game perfectly correct. He led it perfectly. He played the turn perfectly. It was a sight to behold. I was in San Francisco at the World Tournament when it happened, and I watched it happen live, and it was insane. Insane. Anyways, Denja VGC here with Ducks. You got that duck. There's a Snorlax, which I can underspeed with Gigalith, which is pretty neat. I think Gigalith might be the way to go here. We also might just want to go Oranguru Hariyama. What can my opponent do against that? I could also go... I could like Volt Switch Tapu Koko shenanigans, but I kind of like this better. I bring Wishy-Washy just because it's strong. I don't know. It's weird. Like, part of me wants to just go Oranguru, stretch, Oranguru and Koko, and just Volt Switch and let Koko get sacked if I want, but I think I need Hariyama because Snorlax is a thing. And my opponent might want to just like turn one, like go double ducks, switch out Pelipper into Snorlax. That's a thing that they could do. Tapu Koko Garchomp. Something tells me this is Scarf Garchomp. Thing is, I can live whatever the Garchomp can do. I don't think in terrain I can live like a modest Gigavolt Havoc from the Koko. I think I have to fake out that. I think that's the play. And I think it's going to be Scarf Garchomp, honestly. I'm expecting that or like a Z move. Swords Dance. That's cute. That's fine. Because I can knock that out next turn. Yeah. You have Trick Room. So now my opponent was feeling frisky. It probably just if I was feeling frisky, I would double in. I would call the Protect on the Garchomp and just double into Coco. I kind of want to just do that, honestly. I'm going to call that Protect, I think. Yeah. I'm going to knock out Coco. I'm going to call that Protect. Yes! That's so obvious. It's not obvious, but it's a tough call. But this will knock out the Coco. And it also puts Hariyama at pretty low defenses. We just close combat it twice. So, like, if Snorlax came in, that'd be bad. But it does mean that I honestly think like a Snorlax return might knock out Hariyama. It's at half. It's gonna take twice as much. It's at half defense, half special defense. And I just took a little bit of burn damage. I've also been considering running Foul Play on Oranguru just for Snorlaxes. So in this situation, if a Snorlax came in, you just close combat Foul Play. Yeah. Does the Snorlax have... Is it gonna just belly drum? It might just belly drum. In which case, I need to take advantage of that and just knock out the Garchomp. Curse Snorlax. That's actually a problem because now my Gigalith, I don't know if it'll underspeed, which I was hoping for. If this would knock out the Garchomp, then this is a great play, but it's not going to. Yeah, it's not going to. If that had knocked out the Garchomp, that would have been a great play because that would have worked out so nicely. And now my Hariyama is so low. But we're going to see my opponent's last Pokemon. And I haven't even brought in the Trick Room Sweepers. It's just Hariyama doing the finest of work. You know, we called calling that Protect helped. Gave us some momentum. So now my opponent's fast, strong things are gone. But now I got to deal with this Snorlax, which is kind of annoying. I kind of want to switch out Kartana. How many turns Trick Room are left? Kind of want to bring in Gigalith. I'm bringing Gigalith. I don't think you Leaf Blade into Hariyama. I think you just return it and then like do something to... I think you Fighting Z move the... You probably have Fighting Z move and you probably go into the Oranguru. That's what I expect. Facade. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We take like nothing from that. Night Slash. Okay, that's a little... It's a little different. It's a little different. How many turns Trick Room left? That's very important. Trick Room. Question is, do I want to let Kartana get the +1? That's a problem. I gotta do something about that. Because it could just protect, honestly. I gotta do something about that. I'm gonna Rock Slide, I think. Snorlax got high horsepower. I'm putting protected Garchomp, so I feel like they're gonna protect Kartana. They don't. So that's a little bit worrisome. High horsepower. That's bad. So now, what is Kartana going for? Sacred Sword. It did have Sacred Sword, so it's Assault Vest. I'd be willing to bet my bottom dollar it's Assault Vest. That's gotta be. Night Slash, Sacred Sword. Snorlax here is gonna be. I gotta knock it out. I have to. So if Snorlax has its Curse, high horsepower, Facade. Does it have Protect? That's the question. I'm guessing that neither. I'm guessing that neither of these Pokemon has Protect. In which case, I need to take this opportunity to knock out the Snorlax while I can, and then hopefully get up Trick Room again. That's what I'm going for here, because the Snorlax is +1. The thing is, if I hadn't just seen Night Slash and Sacred Sword, I would guess this Kartana had Protect, and I would probably take the opportunity to knock it out. I don't know. I feel like I have to knock out the Snorlax and go for a Trick Room. I hope Kartana goes into... Yeah. If I just fake it out, then what? As long as the Snorlax doesn't go for Curse... Okay, well... Can Wishy-Washy survive +2 Facade? There's the question. Well, it's not Belly Drum, so that's okay. We haven't seen the berry yet, so that's another problem. I don't, and this is another reason why I want Foul Play. Truly, for this reason. Because even though it's not Stab on a Rangaroo, it would still do a lot of damage to this Snorlax. More than Psyshock's gonna do, I think. We're gonna Surf. Do I think Kartana can take that? I do not. 2 Surfs. Wishy-Washy's gotta survive, first off. And here comes the Facade into Wishy-Washy. Oh. Never mind. Well, first off, this has gotta knock out Kartana because it's got +1 attack, so if it does, oh, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Ugh, I didn't want to lock into Ice Beam because then we can't beat the Snorlax. Assault Vest Kartana actually working out. That's crazy. Something that I didn't use all season because I thought it was bad. I used it once. It just barely lives. Ah, 1 HP. It's literally 1 HP. I'm a sad panda. I'm a sad panda. Well. That makes sense though. I guess you don't have to target the Wishy-Washy if you didn't want to. But that can't be more than 1 HP. Because if that is 1 HP, then we win. I think. Because you would target the Wishy-Washy. I would survive. You target Wishy-Washy with the Facade, I would survive, and then it's just game over. That makes me sad, Panda. Is that the only game of the thing? That's crazy. We're already at 15 minutes, though. Yeah, that was the only game. That's nuts. I'm gonna have to call this one short. That took forever. I'm sorry. I know. I got a comment before about, you know, oh, I want to see more than one battle in an episode. Well, yeah, that was also a comment on a video when I was on vacation, and I made it quite clear that that's why there was only one battle per episode. But yeah, no, the rule is if the first battle goes to 15 minutes, then we just cut it off. You ain't got all the time in the world. But also, that was heartbreaking, and I kind of want to break. But that's it today, guys, for Ladder Up. I hope you liked it. Sorry for the short episode. If you did like it, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I hope to see you back for yet another episode of Ladder Up.